So I'm in the middle of replacing some ball joints on this Honda Civic, and yeah, they are bad. As you can see here, you got to check the play in the lower ball joint here. Common issue on Hondas. There's some play in it, as you can see. The boot's torn, so it's been contaminated. The joint's just worn out. So I got some new ball joints. Went to take the old ones out, put the new ones in. This side went fine, as you can see. No threads damaged, everything worked great, came apart just fine, no complaints. Go over to the passenger side though, and it appears that someone has had this vehicle apart before, and whenever they put the axle nut back on, it looks like there was a problem with the threads. Usually what happens here is somebody tries to hammer this axle shaft out, and they end up actually hitting the threads and messing up the threads. And then they go to put the nut back on, and the threads are messed up, so then it starts to cross thread, and then they just hammer it down with the impact all the way. I couldn't even get this off with my impact. I had to use my half-inch ratchet here with an almost 3-foot handle, and I about wore myself out. Felt like I was maxing myself out at the gym or something trying to get this off. But as you can see, the threads are all messed up. Oh, now it's on the ground. Now it's really messed up. But the threads are all messed up there, as you can see. So it's just, you know, when you go to work on older cars like this is the tricky thing. You take it in for an estimate. They tell you how much it's going to cost. But what they don't know is stuff like this. And you never know about this until you actually dig into it. And that's why, you know, the shop calls you back and says, hey, it's going to cost this much. This is the kind of stuff you run into. And like I said, I don't know who worked on this thing last or who had this axle shaft out before, but whoever put it back on, they know they did this. That doesn't happen without you knowing it. I mean, unless you've got some nitromethane powered Milwaukee extreme duty impact that just ran it down there like nothing, but I don't even think such a thing exists. And like I said, whoever did that knows they did it, but next guy's problem, you know? Oh, don't worry about it. It's the next guy's issue, not my problem. So this is the kind of stuff we run into. Now this customer is going to have to buy a replacement axle shaft because those threads cannot be fixed. I definitely cannot get another nut to go back on there, and we're gonna have to replace the whole axle shaft now. Fortunately, on a little car like this, the axle shaft's cheap. Really isn't going to be any additional labor. All I got to do is pop the old one out and throw the new one in as I'm doing the ball joint. But you know, it just goes to show how once you think you've got everything laid out and planned and everything's going to go just fine, you tell them, yeah, I'll have it done tonight, and then you run into situations like this where someone screwed something up and there's no way to tell until you actually take it apart. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. Just you know, one of the many glorious things you face when doing automotive repair. So I hope you guys found this little tip useful, and always remember, when you give someone an estimate or you tell them it's going to be done by a certain time, make sure that you clarify if everything goes as planned, because something can always pop up just like this did. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you did, as always. Consider subscribing. I'd appreciate that. We're past 80,000 now. I'm really trying to get to my 100,000 mark and keep videos like these coming out for you guys. I know you enjoy them, so stay tuned. More to come. See you next time.